get your 200th episode bicentennial long tee this week. And I got to thank the designer, Alicia Cole, for a great design of the logo. Thank you, Alicia. Just in time for fall, it's at castropolis.net. Look for the details. We don't take a lot of advertising money because we want to keep the message pure. We want to deliver it the way it should be delivered. So this is a fun way and a sporty way to support the podcast. And we just appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. 200 episodes. A lot of you have been here since the beginning. A lot of you have found us along the way, and we just appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Go to castropolis.net and order your limited edition bicentennial shirt today. This is the G Podcast Daily.
Hey, today is Tuesday, November 7th. It's voting day, and it's also Tune-Up Tuesday. And this is the G Podcast Daily. 5 minutes of news and knowledge to get you through your day. Let's get it.
Start the clock.
And on this day,
in 1950, the first black neurosurgeon in the U.S., Alexa Canady, was born. In 1962, Augustus Hawkins became the first black congressman from California. In 1967, Carl Stokes became the first black mayor of Cleveland. And Richard Hatcher became the first black mayor of Gary, Indiana. In 1972, Andrew Young of Atlanta and Barbara Jordan of Houston became the first Southern blacks elected to Congress since Reconstruction. In 1989, David Dinkins became mayor of New York. In 1990, the NFL withdrew plans for a 1993 Super Bowl in Arizona due to the state's refusal to honor Dr. King's birthday. And in 1991, LA Lakers star Magic Johnson made this announcement.
First of all, let me say late afternoon. Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
Here's news from UNN with Alexander Caden.
This is UNN, Urban Network News, national news and information for and about people of color. I'm Alexander Caden. The Flint, Michigan water crisis has closed without holding anyone criminally responsible for at least 12 black people who died from mass lead poisoning. In entertainment news, Kendrick Lamar and the Global Citizen Organization will partner to create a concert tour circuit for the continent of Africa. The tour will begin with the Move Africa Rwanda concert, which will feature Lamar as the headliner along with other local artists in Rwanda's capital city. NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley has called out NBA Commissioner Adam Silver about the league's stance on domestic violence. The NBA is currently dealing with two highly prominent cases of players alleged to have committed acts of domestic violence. Black legislators have announced bids for a revamped Alabama congressional district. A new map could lead to the election of two black congressional representatives to Alabama's delegation for the first time. Kentucky State Representative Pam Stevenson believes the Bluegrass State is ready to elect her as the first black female attorney general. Kentucky voters, along with other states, will determine their next governor, along with other statewide and local offices on today, Tuesday, November 7th. The fast-moving artificial intelligence, or AI, industry has the civil rights community calling for caution, particularly regarding AI technology and law enforcement. At issue are facial recognition programs within AI that do not adequately recognize black and brown faces. And speaking of AI, the lawyers of former Fugees rapper Pras Michael recently requested a new trial after they accused his ex-attorney of using a generative AI program to craft closing arguments in a trial that Pras lost. In April, he was found guilty of 10 counts related to a major conspiracy plot against the U.S. government. You've been listening to UNN. For more national news and information for and about people of color, visit our website at myunn.net.
Episode 200, DC, The Brain Supreme, is available now. Subscribe on your favorite podcast app or just go to castropolis.net.
Your G clip of the day.
I am not listening to Will Smith's podcast. I'm just going to call a thing a thing. But I will be watching when Will Smith reunites with DJ Jazzy Jeff for the Grammy Special Salute to Hip Hop at 50. He was not on the Grammy me salute, but this program will air on December 10th on CBS.
Listen to This is the G Podcast and subscribe. All links at castropolis.net. It's Tune Up Tuesday.
Man, with a constant stream of notifications, distractions, responsibilities, staying focused can be a challenge. I've got 3 simple techniques to sharpen your focus. Are you ready? Let's do it. Technique number 1. Create a distraction-free environment. Find a quiet space where you can work without interruptions. Turn off unnecessary notifications on your phone or on the computer. Eliminate any clutter that may divert your attention. A clear workspace leads to a clearer mind. Technique number 2. Harness the power of chunking. Break down your task into smaller, manageable chunks. By tackling one chunk at a time, you'll find it easier to stay focused and avoid being overwhelmed. Set specific time intervals for each chunk, like 25 minutes of focused work followed by a short break. Technique number 3. Prioritize your priorities. Identify the most important tasks that require your immediate attention. Focus on completing these tasks first before moving on to less urgent ones. By establishing clear priorities, you'll maximize your effectiveness and stay on track throughout the day. That's your Tune Up Tuesday. Leave your thoughts at our people poll at castropolis.net. Thanks for stopping by. This has been This is the G Podcast Daily. News and knowledge to help you get through your Tune Up Tuesday, November 7th, 2023. Enjoy your day and don't forget to vote.
You've been listening to This is the G Podcast. And This is the G Podcast is a production of the Castropolis Podcast Network. Thanks for listening.